basically marketing intelligence company. We have kind of customers coming to us where they would want their brands to be fueled up. If let's say they have too much data and they want a lot of analysis and insights to be driven out of that, and then kind of feed it into in terms of actioning. Let's say it could come through insights, it could come through any other means. And third important aspect is activation, where it's not only about unlocking the insights from the data. We also kind of partner with various AdTech DSPs where we are able to target / retarget people based on the journey or the engagement they had through the website. When we are doing our research, there were a lot of myths, and we came across is that you should probably look for an API management solution only when you want to open source or you want to give it into real developer stakeholders or the customers outside your company, which was not the case for us. For us, because we are ad tech company, we are mostly building products that enables our stakeholders like traders, business analysts, commercial folks, right? I think we kind of very quickly understood that we are not going to abide with that law, if at all it exists. We said that we definitely need something which is more like centered and managed.
In terms of the key challenges, you've got a growing team that's going on. You've got a growing number of microservices that are up there. And then with these two components almost clashing together to create like a fragmented ecosystem inside, which was becoming harder to manage, potentially harder to monitor and analyze.
It was a very kind of a picture perfect fit for us without getting into too much trouble. I just wanted to highlight that as well.
So users of Tyke are all internal developers within a MiQ, right? But external users do interact with Tyke. Not that don't directly interact with Tyke, but they interact with the product which is using Tyke. So Tyke is being used by internal developers as well. Only the developer hub helps us a lot as well, because with developer hub they can easily go and see if they want to integrate with an API that is onboarded onto Tyke. They get the whole Swagger UI, and then they can try it out on their right itself.
In this 2 years journey, like what kind of benefits, what kind of outcomes have you seen, especially putting it in the context of the problems that you have set out to solve?
Yeah, I think many. Where do I start from? Yeah, maybe let me start from the original problem, right? I think now we don't have almost have zero siloed applications, right? All the authorization, all the key rotation services, all those things are centralized, managed by one team. Let's in this case say the team is called platform team, which is the platform team is the team which is responsible for API gateway. It's kind of a Tyke in-house, right? All the Tyke in-house experts are into a team called as platform services. So I think authentication, authorization, pretty much streamlined. It sits at a central layer rather than getting distributed. It also kind of opened up another stream about an year back, right? We were having a very legacy auth server, and that's where we kind of saw that what's a very good OIDC connector to API gateway, and that's where we kind of landed with Okta. So for us, Okta along with API gateway kind of integrates and has been adopted 100%. I wanted to also highlight the whole open source community, man. I mean, it kind of started. Usually our perception was when you merge something and when you do an open source contribution, it takes a hell amount of time, right? And with Tyke, and that perception was completely changed. I don't think it takes more than a week for us. If there is a genuine PR that we have raised, we have seen the turnaround time to be merged in probably a week's amount of time, right?
I think earlier the conversations were, okay, do we want to go for an API first business or API first product? I don't think that's part of the conversation as much anymore. I think it's fairly ubiquitous in terms of building API-driven solutions a lot more. I think where we are starting to see the trends changing is really how do we make things better? How do we build things faster? How do we maintain things better? How do we become more compliant to standard? How can we make governance easier? So I think those definitely where technology takes these things and how easy it's going to make all of these things would be really exciting for us to see as well.